Sige, you may raise now your question. You can actually glance the given modules of topic 1.2 starting from page 17 to its end for you to raise questions of each example. And I believe that all these things are somehow being given to you as overview as what we had yesterday in lesson 1. Take note, what we are doing now is just a matter of enrichment of the topics that we've been dealing with, since most of the time you have the claymores that how you deal with the basic calculus lessons are the things that you had medyo tedious or difficult for you to take on. That's why I am now taking the privileges and the opportunity that somehow I could be engaging Zoom session for you guys. Anybody, you may raise now. Kung saan pagkuha ni sir, ngano ginsa man ni sir kaning page 18 sir ngano man ni ang page 19 sa exercises, unsay buhaton na mo sa kaning nasa page 20 sir. Then unsay connection niya gani sir para sa lesson 1 kahapon, para na mo idea on what we call connecting the topics of the previous ones to the present ones. That's the main reason why I always I remind you to get all the sets of modules in week 1 to this week 9. Pero at the moment, ang atong gi-undertake is week 2 or the 1.2. Please do the honor to raise your hands or raise your question. Going back to the question of Chikang, so all you have to do at this instance is you just be referring the table. You try to see kung unsa ang value for example kay C is negative 2. So asa dira, di ba limit man negative 2 no? Kaya di ba si C man negative 2? Take note C no? So asa ang broken line din ha napita. Di ba naa siya sa negative 2 o naapod siya sa negative 0.5, di ba broken line no? Try to refer page 19 because that is a table being referred on the, that's the graph being referred in the table on page 20. Alright, so try to see si C man, si C ang negative 2. So tanawan yung table. So na negative 2, di ba? So technically ang sa gawas pag si negative 2, si x negative 2. So, unsay siya may gawas? Ba si 2? Diba? Diba x? Don't forget, x and y axis ha? Or the y axis simply the values of the y value, the function values. That's why from time to time I always reiterate the value or the significance of learning the Cartesian plane. I always say a while back, or even yesterday, the x-axis and the y-axis. Diba? Then, I always reiterate as well the c. So, you know that c is yung x approaches c, diba? So, diba, mo siya ikibali ang basihan, kanang going closer to c. Can you remember now? Munang gahapon, going closer to c. So, gi-present siya through table. So, unsay going closer to C diha. So, okay, tama ta sa graph babase. So, negative 2 ang broken line. So, obviously, that is the limit or the borderline. Either be malapas or dili. Kaya di ba approaches man to C, negative 2 magkaha ang C. So, unsay iyang limit. So, ang f of C niya, so 2. Sample, o negative 1/2 or diba negative 1/2 is 0.5? Can you connect now? Negative 1/2 is 0.5, diba? So again, may broken line, diba? May broken line. Can you see the illustration? Negative 1.5 or even in 0, diba? 0 has broken line. The broken lines there are representing the C. C is the borderline, shall I say. Can you connect now? Then, kung asan yung tungtong, sumaupo ito yung y values. So don't forget, the y values are in the y-axis. Y-axis. So for example, negative 2, so obviously, na kay 2. Kung negative 1.5 or negative 1 half, asa siya may tungtong. Diba, naa siya sa either bit 3 or 5. Can you connect? 3 or 5, diba? Si 5, ang 3 diha kay dotted, fully dotted. Ang 5 is whole. Alright, 1.3, the illustration of the limit theorems. Try to see there, you can obviously see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 theorems. Theorems, right? By the way, what is the insight on theorem? Unsay nasa theorem? Sige daw. What's the difference between theorem and postulates? I know you have this one in your previous shall I say endeavors in mathematics, most especially in your junior high school. So unsay na sa theorem? What is the importance of theorem, or ano lang? Unsay kalain sa theorem o sa postulate? Anybody? Kay naman dere theorems. There are 8 theorems posted in topic 1.3. Pero these theorems focus on limit theorems. So again, in basic calculus. You can see there some number 1 emphasize the properties. Number 2, the same properties are emphasized. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so to formally open or to officially open our discussion this afternoon, you have all the privileges to see the theorem 1 representing the limits of polynomials, rational, and radical functions. So tanawan ninyo ang panda theorem. By the way, I'd like to open your minds that this time, no such big deal with topic 1.4. Walay bag-o. All you have to do is, again, master the skills of substitution. Ang bag-o, ang gi-inject lang dere is, kibale, how will you deal with substitution process or the method of substitution or plugging with the use or with the features of polynomial, itong ingon ni ganihan ni linya, rational, and or radical. So mo lang na siya ang gi-inject na bago karon. Anyway, you need not to memorize all these things. Basta kabalo lang mo sa protocol, or I mean sa procedure, dili na mo makulbaan. Kay just like this one, the constant na mga theorems. Ang buhaton ninyo is tanawon ang sample. Para ma-apply mo na technique, you have to know the concept, go back to basic, then solve. Know the concept, go back to basic, then solve.